Amazon makes subwoofers?
Yeah, I just want to be.
I know it's not an actual Amazon subwoofer, but the brand is Hyanka, and as far as I know, you can literally only get it on Amazon. It has Amazon on the box. We're going to get to the subwoofer itself, but first, let's go over some of these claims that they have on the channel. I think it's quite funny. So let me pop up some images while I kind of read to you what they say. Product quality determines product life. Product life of our brand, 8 to 10 years with a 1-year warranty. Product life of other brands, 1 to 2 years. It is dual 4-ohm, and that makes it superior to over 90% of other subwoofer configurations. At least that's according to Hyanka. Designed for cars, ATVs, vans, or high-performance car show. Easy to install. Alright, so now that we've kind of seen the ads, let's get the subwoofer on the bench. Check it out. It's actually a pretty decent looking subwoofer. We'll see how it sounds when I throw it in the enclosure. But we will not know the tale of the tape until I actually get ears on with it. So let's get to it. Alright, all jokes aside, this subwoofer does have some nice features going for it. I think it's a pretty good looking sub. It has this kind of sparkly material for the cone. You know, I think it looks pretty cool. It's got kind of a standard spoke cast basket, not a stand basket. Definitely a good feature. A relatively big motor. This does weigh over 19 pounds. I believe it was 19 pounds 4 ounces, so it is pretty solid. Let's kind of go over some of the dimensions on it. Overall size right at 12.5 inches. Surround to surround, you're at 11 inches. You have 8.5 inches of cone area. The surround itself is about 1.25 inches width, and it is right about 1 inch high. As far as mounting depth, you are at 5.5 inches. So as you can see on this side, they have a nice healthy motor here, plenty of perimeter venting. Then you see the impedance, which is 2 ohms. You got dual 4-ohm voice coils, so they just do the math for you. I guess if you never want to run this in series, because then that would be 8 ohm and it wouldn't match what it says on the back. But the interesting part is it says right here, Amazon has the Amazon logo, Hyanka underneath it. So definitely a little bit of confusion here. Okay, we're in the Trooper with the Hyanka. It's hooked up in the back, ready to roll. We're going to do 3 different tests. I figure we'll do a listening test on music, average volume, and then we'll do an SPL test, of course. Then after that, we'll see if it can play at its rated RMS for a full song. You know, we'll do the Parker test, I'll call it, because that's usually what he does. So I think that's a good test.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the top, proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay left, I'm looking down, can't stop me now. When I hear people say I cannot, I get off to the top, proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay left, stay proud, never run back, never heading south, I'll be sweating out, call it what I'm out, can't put it down, I'll be getting down, you never doubt, now what I'm about, have your friends out.
right, we've put the Hyanka through the paces, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed. The sub sounds pretty dang good. It sounds, you know, as good or better than many of the subs in the Budget Banger shootout. It was actually much louder than those subs. It handles more power, it seems. So I know I gave it a hard time about the listing and all the kind of weird things in the listing, but this is a decently serious sub. I do understand the last song that I played is probably not a good, just a 40 hertz tone for a test, but it took that no problem. I didn't smell anything funky whatsoever. The sub took it like a champ, and it just kept asking for more. With that being said, I can recommend you get this sub if you're looking at a budget setup. I think it's got a crazy marketing situation going on, but as far as the sub itself, it seems pretty solid. It performs well. They don't give you a lot of information about it. There's no recommended enclosure specs. This one happens to be 2.28 cubic foot, tuned to 35 hertz, and it worked out beautifully. So with that being said, I'll leave an affiliate link below in case you decide to buy this subwoofer. It is only available on Amazon as far as I can tell, and right now it is unavailable. I heard they're going to get a shipment in a few weeks. Funny name aside, funny marketing aside, seems pretty decent to me. Longevity, I could not tell you. You'll just have to play with it for several months and let me know how it held up longevity wise. I've used it for a total of about a week and a half, and it seemed pretty solid for me. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch every single one of you on the next video.